What's that neck about? You say you got him by a neck. What is that about?
The way his tone is, Crawford is talking his game, but it's a little small, like low. His voice,
Right.
The volume is louder on Spence side,
Right.
And that energy, it shows who's more.
You see more confidence.
You think he's
who's
feeling
more like affirmative about their stuff.
Did you feel that Bed-Stuy support last week in the building at the theater? That full support from the style?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We could have sold out the garden itself too, the Mecca. But you know something? This is what we do. We bring boxing the way we are, and we just hit the highest gross in boxing at the theater.
Right.
Yeah.
But my thing was, why the theater? Why not the main?
Like I said, they want
arena,
me dead. They don't want to show that I can sell tickets. They don't want to show.
A big fight
I don't understand who's running it, but they don't want to show that I can sell tickets. They don't want to show that I am the face of boxing. They don't want to show any of that because I didn't sell my soul. Sorry, not sorry. I believe in God a lot. I know how to sell myself, but doesn't mean I gotta sell thyself. Doesn't mean I gotta take dick up the anal and go on my. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not gonna do that slapping my ass and shit. No, I'm not doing that stuff because it's not what it is. I didn't come here to be famous. I came here to be a legend. And that if I could leave it off at 25 like that, now I'm gonna do it. Because
you can't be a legend. Come on, you can't do that to us. You cannot retire.
I want to see my goal. I'm gonna tell you, my goal is to be as young as you. That's my goal.
Jerry Cooney called me after, and he said, "Did you hear that Tilo retired?" I said, "He did not."
Yes.
You did not. You can't possibly have.
I'd rather retire and have a long life to see my work in when I'm as young as you, then come back, do it, die, and not see my work be as great as I would like to see.
Would there be any matchup that could bring you back to the ring?
Muhammad Ali.
No, come on, you're retired right now as we stand here and talk. You're retired right now.
Yes.
But tomorrow, come on, there's going to be somebody else. Regis Prograis, it's going to be somebody
Yeah,
out.
But Taylor beat
more money,
Taylor beat Progress. Yeah, it's mainly the money. I need security for my family, not for me. It's not for me, man. All that money that is going is my son's gonna get some inheritance of it as a percentage, but he has to earn it. I'm not gonna give it to him for free. So my will is gonna have that for him. And for my loved ones and everything, my mother, my father, they're gonna get all of that. I'm probably just gonna take 3% of whatever I make from that, and I'm okay with that.
Give it back to the family.
You gotta give it back to the family, and then give it back to the communities too. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic. Gotta give it all to the communities.
Was that always your goal?
Yes.
Yeah,
and I think it's the same goal that my father. But my father thinks that we could do it, but as long as we keep fighting, we could do it without the fighting. It'll take a little longer, but such is life.
Was that the most fun that you had in the ring last week?
Fuck yeah. It was the most fun I've ever had in my life.
If you do start promoting, where would you want to be based out of?
Based out of South Florida.
South Florida?
South Florida. I'm opening a gym in South Florida. It's going to be 2 stories. It's going to be a combat gym, so it's not just going to be boxing. It's going to be MMA too. And, I'm really looking forward to opening that up in South Florida probably by the end of this year.
As a franchise or just one location?
One location, but one is going to determine the franchise, be how great it looks and how great it does.
We'll all sell your franchise. You got to get back in the garden one more time, buddy.
I mean, 9 times at the Madison Square Garden. I'm probably
Make it 10.
As a commentator?
Yeah, maybe as a commentator. No, for real. I really want to. I asked from ESPN, put me on, but then they put Michaela Mayer, who doesn't know shit about boxing. It's like, I don't understand how you put her. Jamal Herring, I understand. He's a former Marine. Salute to him. And he retired. Good. Now, why can't I be there? What's so wrong about my talk?
What's your commentator's opinion on Spence Crawford, man? What's your commentator's opinion on what you saw today at the press conference?
Oh man, great energy from both ends. I think that this is very good for both guys. They seem very comfortable up there, but really, I think that there's some determination that Spence got on himself right now, a chip on his shoulder. Not saying that Crawford doesn't either. This means a lot to Crawford just as much. He's fighting the champion, unified world champion of Spence. And I think it's just going to be great, man. It's a 50-50 fight. but I give it Spence by a nick just from what I saw today.
And
Why do you
before,
see that from Spence?
before that fight, you got a Nui versus Fulton. How you see that fight?
I'm
going?
probably gonna go to that fight.
In Japan?
Yeah, in Japan. It's my birthday's July 30th. I know Crawford fights July 29th.
Leo season.
So I kind of want to, yeah, of course. So I kind of want to enjoy my time over there. That's a great fight, Fulton and Inoue. I think Inoue will beat Fulton. Fulton, the only way Fulton beats Inoue, he has to go and attack the body. Gotta be careful though when you go and attack the body. Be ready for the offense.
Yeah, one guy that people don't talk about too much is Jaron Boots Ennis. What do you think about Boots, and what do you think about his potential against the winner of this fight?
I like Boots Ennis a lot. Jerome, he's very smart. We won the 2017 class National Golden Gloves together, so I know him very well. Him and his father. So, you know, they have a great thing going. They just did a bad deal when they first turned pro. That's all it was, you know. They kept him busy though throughout that time, which is a great thing. But he could have been world champion like 4 years ago.
I'm doing my new pound for pound for Ring Magazine. Where is Teofimo Lopez in the pound for pound?
Number 20.
They actually got you at 9.
Get back in the ring, will you?
I know they got Loma number 10.
Yeah,
Did they flip
no,
it?
I think
They got
Loma
me
number
10.
9, you number 10.
I know, and then they got Tank. How the hell is Tank a pound for pound? He ain't faced nobody.
Would that fight bring you back?
What, me and Tank?
Yeah.
There we go. You and
The money
Tank.
fight.
Oh man. Yeah.
Come on.
It's gotta be.
The check gotta be right.
He has to be in the mix. Then yeah, he has to be in the mix of my contract if that comes to play.
Tio,
Yeah.
doesn't this fight
But
here,
that has to be an addition.
doesn't this fight here have some similarities to you and Taylor? You know, you like Crawford moving up, the better counter puncher, quicker. Taylor like Spence, naturally bigger guy, better jab.
No,
So
that's
why,
a good
why
way to
doesn't
point it
Crawford
out.
do like you did and with his creativity win this fight? Why Spence?
Why Spence? Good question. I say why Spence? Body placements. He has to go. I don't think I've ever seen really someone go as much onto Crawford with the body. You know, they always go for the head, and that's Crawford's game right there. You try to go for his head, he's gonna attack you down. So, for that being said, I think that's why he's a body puncher. Body stops the whole and changes the whole game. Shuts your whole belly button all the way down, waist down. It shuts you down.
You do not counter punch?
Counter punch, you can have all of that, but the moment you start going to the body, you lose that too. You will have a counter punching, but it's not as quick enough. It's not effective enough. It's not sharp enough. But it's a great fight.
Is that what won you the fight with Taylor? Was that like one of the
Yeah, after like the 5th round, I said I gotta start going to the body. Gotta start going to the body. You know, and that's what changed the fight for me.
So you said